risk. Also, a latest survey by global InfoAnalytics has forecast a decisive win for the National Democratic Congress candidate Baba Jamal in the Ayawaso East By-Election scheduled for Tuesday, March 3. The poll conducted between February 28 and March 1 sampled 972 voters within the constituency and shows Baba Jamal holding a substantial lead over his closest rival Baba Ali of the New Patriotic Party NPP. According to the projections, the NDC candidate commands 75% of the expected vote, while Baba Ali trails with 21%. Independent contender Umaru Sanda Mohammed, who recently parted ways with the NDC, is expected to secure about 3%. The remaining aspirants, Ibrahim Idrisu and David, are each tipped to obtain less than 1% of the ballots cast. Reflecting a race largely dominated by two main political parties. The by-election follows the passing of the sitting Member of Parliament, Mahama Nasser Toure, who died in January while receiving treatment at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, creating a vacancy in the Ayawaso East constituency. Musa Dankwa is Executive Director of Global InfoAnalytics, and he joins me via Zoom. Oh, unfortunately, we've lost Mr. Musa Dankwa. We are trying to rework our lines to get him, but we know that he's conducted a poll, Global InfoAnalytics, and it says that Baba Jamal is tipped to win with about 75% the Ayawaso East by-election. And okay, so a little about Global InfoAnalytics poll. Ayawaso East Party affiliation. So we have the NDC, of course, with Baba Jamal tipped to win with about 75%. The NPP 15%, and also about 9% for the other aspirants. And we have 1% undisclosed. Okay, let's move now to the president's job approval. 81% say 81% approve of him, 18% disapprove, and 1% say they have absolutely no opinion. So we have Mr. Musa Dankwa back. Hello, sir. So your poll has tipped Baba Jamal to win with 75%. That's such a commanding lead. What specific demographic or voting patterns are driving such a very decisive margin in Ayawaso East?
Right. Thank you very much for having me. Ayawaso East is a strong NDC. And indeed, 75% of the voters are NDC. 15% are NPP, and 9% are floating. So it's a strong NDC, and they are voting purely on party line.
Hello, Mr. Musa Dankwa, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes. I said Ayawaso East is a strong NDC constituency. And if you look at the numbers we have, about 75% voters are NDC, 16% or 50% are NDC, and 9% are voting for. So the results show that they are voting purely on party.
Okay. So with a sample size of 972 voters, what is the margin of error? And how confident should the public be that this poll accurately reflects Tuesday's outcome?
The poll has a 95% confidence.
95%?
Yes. And margin of error, less or minus 3%.
Okay, so critics often argue that, polls can influence voter turnout or create a bandwagon effect. How do you respond to concerns that releasing this...
Ghana is not the only country that opinion polls are there. So it's not something new that we do. Everywhere in the world, there's opinion poll.
Okay, and you are saying that you have 95% confidence that your projection would actually materialize on Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, so given the history of electoral upsets in Ghana, what key variables, of course, such as turnout, party mobilization, or last-minute swings could still overturn this projection that you have 95% confidence in?
Look, this is not a swing constituency. This is a stronghold of NDC. Nothing is going to change about that.
Your data shows independent candidate Umaru Sanda Mohammed polling at just 3%. Does this suggest declining support for independent candidates in urban constituencies, or is this race uniquely polarized?
No, you see, we can't generalize what we see in Lima. If this is happening in a swing constituency, then you can make some inference. This is a stronghold of the NDC, and you don't expect an independent candidate from NDC to do well, because they are voting on party. 96% of NDC voters are voting for Jamal. 96%.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Musa Dankwa. He's Executive Director of Global InfoAnalytics, with that survey that's tipping Baba Jamal to win the Ayawaso East by-election with 75%. Well,